Hi everyone, welcome to the video, and this video going to mention a whole complete set or whole complete steps to apply HRD Corp Grant for your future trainings. Of course, the first condition will be you need to contribute to HRD Corp monthly, all right, to have a fund inside your balance. That means a levy balancer to claim for your trainings, and it's 100% claimable. That means you don't have to pay a single cent to the training provider for the training that you'd like to enroll. Okay, so this is the step, and this is the documents that you need to apply the grant. So the first one is a quotation from the training provider. Alright, so you need to request a quotation from the training provider, and then you have to make sure the training provider is registered under HRD Corp training provider. Alright, so the training provider didn't register under HRD Corp, then he are not able to help you to claim the grant. Okay, so the second one is the HRD Corp registered training provider certificate. You must request this from the training provider, and then you must request the trainer TTT. So you're going to appoint, or that means the training provider going to appoint a trainer for you, and then you need the trainer TTT from HRD Corp. Okay, so the fourth one will be the trainer profile. Okay, you need to request the trainer profile from the training provider. And then the last one is the course outline. So the course outline must be in a proper PDF file, and then you must mention the date that you're going to enroll for the training. The date have to status in front of the cover, and then inside the content you must mention the course content. The course outline must mention the timing. That means 9 to 5 is a must because 7 hours is needed, 1 hour in the for the lunch. Okay, so all this timing must be mentioned properly in the course outline. All right, so all these documents is needed. You must request from a training provider before you apply a grant or before you proceed to the next step that I'm going to show you in the video. All right, welcome to this video. Is how to apply HRD Corp grant for employee. So if you like to apply the grant for training, and then you like to claim from HRD Corp, so this is that. Log into your employee login E3 system, and then you go to grant. All right, so this is a grant and apply grant. All right, so from here, so you're going to see your run balance, levy balance. So levy balance is the balance that you are allowed to use 100% for your training. So that means you can claim 100% from your levy balance. Okay, you don't have to pay a single cent to the training provider. All right, so this is a levy that we have here, 20,000. So grant balance will be another balance that going to mature in another few months. So in this case, you can't use it yet. You're only allowed to use the levy balance. All right, so click apply. All right, then the scheme code will be normally we just use a HRD Corp claimable courses. Okay, scheme bantuan latihan khas. All right, and then click apply. Okay, so need to select your officer from your this login. All right, it's all about your company officer. The next, and then search for the training provider right now. So you need to appoint a training provider and then search for that. So just type some keywords into this search box, and then maybe my company is called Double Effect. Just Double Effect, then you can just Double Effect and then search. So you can see the searching here, and then just select and submit. Right, so then next. All right, so for the course title that you appointed to, so let's say you are going to AI, artificial intelligence training. So just put some descriptions. You must put something here, but of course you don't have to put a full information here. Just put whatever lah, or anything that you want. All right, then relevancy of training also, put something on that. And then start of the retraining and skills upgrading, just choose the relevant category. All right, so if you go for the AI, that means it's under industry 4.0. All right, so then this one will be 4.0 as well. For focus area, if you're not on focus area, do not select anything, just select non-applicable. Okay, so if for the 4.0 you want to claim more, then this one will be 4.0 industry. So if you're not the 4.0, please do not select industry 4.0. All right, so then in this case we just try to apply for the in-house training. That means the trainer going to go to your place and run the training, or we call it in-house, or we call it on-site training. All right, so you'll just select in-house and then choose the starting date. All right, and then end date. So this is going to be a 2-day training. All right, the total hours will be 7 hours per day. That means you just put it 2 days will be 14 hours. All right, so number of full days, 2 days. So it is any half day? No, you must put 0 inside. Everything will be, cannot leave it empty. You must put 0 even though there's no value for that. Right, remember, no empty, must put 0. All right, so the important that now will be the name folder, external trainer. That means the trainer from the training provider. So just choose the trainer that's mentioned by or recommended by the training center. All right, so the distance of location less than 100. That means you are going to claim allowance or not for this trainer. So less 100%, you can claim 150. More than 100%, 100 km, you can claim 400 ringgit per day. All right, so just next. So the training locations will be your either you in hotel or own premise. That means your own office. So own office will be own premise. So if you at the branch or at HQ, all right, so have to select properly. All right, so you want to claim one more day for the allowance. All right, so you can just number of days, 1 day. All right, you can claim 1 more day's allowance. If you say no, you don't want to claim the allowance for another day for the training, that means you just leave it as non-applicable. All right, then next. Come to this part, level of certifications. Right, so normally we just choose certificate of attendance. All right, and then you don't need to select others unless you have other special certification for others. All right, so just practicals and so on, just leave it as no, and then go next. Okay, so come to the summary of trainees. That means all the participants' information need to be key in here. Then select the proper dates and add a page. All right, so this one could be 2 days training. Okay, so for security, I just press save first. All right, then go to the add and edit trainee details. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, so you need to add a lot of those all the trainees details into this window here. Okay, so from here you can see, choose the IC number, choose the names. All these names should be in your system before. All right, then you can just add. So you just key in one by one, or you can just list it in the Excel file and then upload or attach the file into the list there. Alright, so you can key in one by one, and remember you must key in all the trainees into the system first before you enroll the training. Alright, then save the file. Okay, so go. Remember, keep in mind on-site training minimum 5 packs, maximum 25 packs. Alright, go next. Okay, so this is the place for the fees and price. Alright, so you need to key in all the price, all the allowance you would like to claim. Okay, so assume that this is the 6,000 per day training, so duration 2 days. Okay, 1 unit, total 12,000. The 12,000 part will be automated types from the cost per day. Okay, so the external trainers allowance, do you want to claim for the trainer allowance? Okay, so they want the meal allowance, and then so I will skip all. I just focus on the trainee. All right, so trainee allowance is allowed will be 50 ringgit per day per packs. Okay, so it means 2 days you can claim 100 ringgit for their meals allowance. This one normally is run the training in your premise, that means on-site training in your office. All right, because they don't have to claim for the allowance for the transportations and accommodations. All right, unless someone actually flying over from other places, then you can actually claim the air ticket. All right, air ticket price must be confirmed, okay, from the official's website price. Key in the price first, then only you can claim from HRDF. Okay, you must find out the price first. All right, then of course you can claim training allowance. That means more than 100%, 100 km will be 400 ringgit per pax per day. This one include accommodations and allowance. Okay, so accommodations and meals allowance for this training allowance. Okay, so all this you need to have key in properly. After that, the one that you don't want to claim, just leave it as 0. Do not leave empty. It's not allowed to be empty. All right, you can see the star there. All these star, the box need to be filled up 0. All right, so all this will be the one that we want to claim for the external trainer and all the training allowance. Okay, so this is a training allowance for 50 ringgit per day. Okay, of course you don't need to present all those documentations. You just key in here. So we should remove the 50 ringgit for the training meals allowance because it's included into training allowance from 400 ringgit. All right, so remember, less than 100 km you're only allowed to claim 150. That means the training destinations from your office to the location must be more than 100 km. They're only allowed to claim 400 ringgit. If less than 100 km, you only allowed to claim 150 ringgit per pax per day. So normally, to maximum claim for team building, we always choose location that are very far away from our office. So you can just choose can claim 400 ringgit per pax per day for all the accommodations and those allowance. Okay, so no upfront pay, just goes next, and then all this should be click, agree. Okay, declare everything. So then just choose names, allow the means and the names of officer, and then here the one that I mentioned before, you only need to have 5 documents, right? Unless you have the hotel quotations for those team buildings. Okay, you will say to run the training on site in your office, just 5 documents needed that I mentioned in the starting of the video. All right, then you just input the file description one by one, and then choose the file and add the attachment. Okay, so after all these documents are uploaded into the system, then you can submit the applications. Okay, so this one micro credentials and knowledge letter, unless you want to status this course as a micro credentials. If not, just leave it empty, so you don't have to actually submit this letter. All right, okay, so after that, that's all you need. Once you submit the application, you need to wait. HRD Corp officers just agree in 1 day they will going to be approve your grant. If not, you'll need to check the inbox for the e-trade system for the all those query. Okay, so once you submit submit the applications, that's all. All right, I will show you the attached file here. Okay, final stage, just submit application. All right, thank you so much.